In today's tutorial, we will learn how to pass field data between Joomla forms. In short, we will send data from the fields of one form to the fields of another form, located on another page. Here is an example. I fill out the form fields and click the Submit button. As you can see, after submitting the form, a redirection occurred to another page, and on the new page, the form has already filled in the fields from the previous form. If you notice the link in the address bar, we are sending data using the page URL. The first form sends data to the URL and the second form receives data from the URL. This may sound complicated. No worries. After completing this tutorial, you will understand that it is quite simple. Navigate to the Joomla admin panel. Move to Forms. In this tutorial, we will need two forms, the first one that sends data, the second one that receives. I already have a previously created contact form. I will use it to send data. I will change the form title to Send Data Form. We will send values from the fields, name and emails. For that, open Submit button settings. In General Options, click on the option on Click and select Redirect. And now we need to create a link that will send data. For ease of working with the link field, I made the window wider by simply dragging. Now, paste the URL. Example of URL you will find in the description under the video. As you can see, the first part of the URL includes the link to page where will be placed our second form which receives data. Next, you can see data tags, Field 1 and Field 2. Important, field ID should be related to your fields. To get ID of your fields, just open Field Settings and navigate to Advanced Options. Copy Field ID to Clipboard. Move back to Submit button settings and replace by your field ID. And the same you need to do for your second field. Move to Field Advanced Settings, copy field ID and replace in URL. If you need to send data from more fields, just copy the URL parameter and paste. And of course, don't forget to replace field key to field 3 and the field ID as we did before. Okay, the first form is ready. Let's save it. Move back to Forms dashboard. Now we need to create a from, which will receive data from our first form. For that, we will create a duplicate of our original form using right-click. Open Duplicated Form and replace title to Receive Data Form. I'll delete the field Message just so that our forms look different. Now we need to configure receiving data. Open Name Field Settings. In tab General you can see Field Default Value by click on the icon. Open Data Tags. Scroll down and select URL Parameters. Now, we need to replace the value key, which we used in the previous form. In our case it was Field 1. Just replace it with Field 1. And the same we need to do for our second field, Email. Open Field Settings, Default Value, Data Tags, URL Parameters. And replace key to Field 2. It's time to save form and test. Okay, let's fill out the fields and submit the form. As you can see, fields are filled. This means that we have successfully completed our tutorial and learned how to send data between forms. My congratulations! With this method, you can not only send data from one form to another, you can also receive data from the URLs to automatically fill out the form. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you don't miss new tutorials. See ya!